rooftop. Mr. Monday's here on a rooftop for his followers today. But my followers aren't on the rooftop for me. What are they doing? You guys aren't even clicking on like. You watch my stuff. You love my videos in the day. You love the Monday Night Live show. You love all the stuff we're doing with Breaking Balls. But nobody is clicking and liking. No one is sharing. How are we going to expand and grow if my fans, and I have a lot of them, I mean, let's face it, I got a lot of fans. Mr. Monday, he's a pioneer. He's confident and cocky and happy, and I'm on a rooftop over here on the East Coast. Look at this. Look at this beauty right here. I'm up here for you people. I get phone calls all the time, emails all the time. You're doing a great job. I love Mondays. I got people stopping me in traffic, at malls, at the supermarket. They tell me how much they love it, but you know what? Comment on the page. Do it over there. What do you want to be in the closet for? That's fine if you're in the closet. Why don't you come out of the closet about how you love Mondays? Because I love Mondays. And look at it. I'm going to scream it to the world. I love Mondays. Hey, if you're watching the videos and you like it, tap on it. Press like. If you love it, share it. Okay, share the thing. Spread it around to everybody. It's very simple. Like, share, like, share. If you love Mondays, be proud. Be proud of it. Express it. Shout it from the rooftops. I love Mondays! I love Mondays! I love Mondays! I love them! Be proud! Be proud you love Mondays! Quit being scared! Like, share, and click on it! What a crowd we got up here
today.
I
love it.
Welcome to the I Love Monday shows. I'm Carlo, Mr. Monday, and I got my man Bubba with me tonight.
Yes, I am here.
Madman
yes,
Bubba.
I love this shit. Welcome, folks, friends, lovers, Mentos.
A lot of people have been asking me about you lately.
About what? My health?
They thought your name was Blubba Jaeger.
It is.
No, I'm like...
I shortened it.
No.
When my parents came over on the wheel, they cut out that part. You know, the Greeks, you don't know what they're doing.
So this week...
Right, Tasso?
This week, 7 o'clock at Wix, we have a huge event coming up. I hope you guys all come. Ticket, $25 each.
We will.
There's going to be, I think, 300 people there, right?
Yeah. Pound for pound.
You know, send me a DM, email, whatever, if you guys need tickets. We still got, like, I think 47 tickets left out of 300, so.
We're on Eventbrite, and can I just say, if a percentage of the audience that's here today, there are naked trapeze artists off camera right now. There's an illusionist. I don't even know if an illusionist is.
Yep, I can't see him.
Be off the chain.
Holograms,
this is a regular Monday night. Wix is going to be the next level.
You know, you just saw the video, today's video. I mean, people need to be liking and sharing what we're doing, because how are we going to spread? How are we going to get bigger?
I mean, who doesn't comment on Pornhub? Like, let it be known how you feel about things.
Well, you can comment on Pornhub.
Get involved with life.
What do you say on Pornhub?
I just say that was me, you know. I enjoy myself.
That was your hog?
Right. Who doesn't sign into everything? I mean, I like emails, erotica, you know. Amazing on Route 1, free plug. I love that. You know, it's amazing.
What's a free plug? Is that like a butt plug?
Butt plug, right.
Really?
They call that, you know, you got to tighten it up when you're out there in the field.
So do you mind girls playing with that when you're with them?
With what?
Your butt.
Yeah, come on. Hole's a hole, you know.
All right. No, not their hole. Do you like them touching your hole?
Hey, who am I to stop them? You know, they're usually bound and gagged, but that's not up to them. Everything's on if you're stronger, you know. It's go women.
What do we got? Who's Miss Monday this week, Klusk?
Miss Monday this week is Ashley. She's an enthusiastic mom, passionate about being a wellness warrior to promote fitness overall, like just a general sense of well-being. She uses it every day as an opportunity to grow and better what she does. She likes starting her Mondays off the right way, and she loves what we're doing. Let's give Ashley a big boom, right?
Ashley, thank you.
Very religious girl.
As always, Miss Monday is brought to you by Vesuvius at 2 Paradise Road in Salem, Massachusetts. Vesuvius is the North Shore's premier pizza, burgers, and specialty sandwich shop. Dine in or take out today. 978-594-8886.
Great food over there, Vesuvius.
Found an avocado.
Ashley wants you to eat, dine in, or eat out.
Yeah.
How many Vesuvius pizzas could you eat at a sitting?
I don't know. Probably, you know, we talking like post-funeral, after-funeral, like what? What's my mood?
Just well, it depends. Like you woke up on a Saturday morning, you didn't eat breakfast, it was lunchtime, you're going to go over to Vesuvius.
See, I like the surf and turf. I'll go with like a cheese, then a breadstick, and then Cinnabites. You know what I mean? Like I go all through the gamut, you know. But the avocados, I have noticed for Vesuvius, love your pizza. Avocado game, you got to step it up a little bit.
What's the matter?
They got like 2 slices on the salad. You know, it's not for me. It's
Right.
for the woman. But, like, there's
You
2
don't-
avocados. You
You
know
don't
what I
eat
mean?
salads?
No, I mean, look at me. Only if you're feeding me.
All right, let's go right to shoot the shit.
Please.
Frenchy man floats across the Atlantic in a 10-foot barrel, shows up in the Caribbean 128 days later.
71-year-old Jean-Jacques Savine completed his staggering 2,930-mile
like that
journey
name?
last week.
Frauds.
The former military paratrooper set off from the Canary Islands in December. He survived on a diet of fish that he caught himself in this motorless orange barrel.
Yeah, they couldn't help us take down the Germans, but let's float across the Niagara Falls.
What inspires a guy to want to do this? Is he trying to commit suicide?
How
really
much more
shitty
can you eat
wife.
with your feet? Look at him. His wife's probably dead. Well, what else does he get to live for? He's French. How many times? Notre Dame just burned down. What else is left over there? Fries? That's what you're going to stick your claim on, is fries and that
French-
weird dumb flag?
French bread.
You Italians copy their flag, but
I thought you were Italian, Bubba.
I am Italian, but not on the show.
Okay.
I just hate everything.
I mean, how slow is this guy? You must feel every wave in that barrel.
What is the point of it being in a barrel?
No
Why not
idea.
just do it in a boat? Why not just put a
It
revolver
was
in
on a
your head?
budget, I think.
Now, this is a world record, right?
I guess.
My dick was in the Guinness Book of World Records one time. Until the librarian told me to pull it out. Thank you, everyone. I'm out.
What would be this? All right, let me ask you guys a question. What would be an essential that you would bring with you if you're on that boat and you're driving, floating, whatever the hell?
I feel like lesbian porn would be one of my first choices.
Okay.
Adderall, because now you're killing time.
Right.
That's days of, you ever crank it to lesbian porn on Adderall? I suggest you kill
basically
it home,
time
start
travel.
now.
That's
Wouldn't
basically
128?
Takes a while.
Wouldn't 128 days feel like 472 days?
Not on Adderall. You're
No.
Cleaning the boat.
I've never
every day.
done that stuff.
Now, how did he fish? He obviously brought rod and some eels. Like, how did he?
He was eating fish.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have thought to bring a fishing rod or any of that shit. I would have just brought a hot midget I could use as a pillow.
Yeah, in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Right.
I would
Recycle bin.
have brought a newspaper.
One newspaper.
Yeah, from that
Like
day.
a Sunday, like the funnies?
From that day.
A little
Big
family
Garfield
circle?
fan.
I just would have brought a
I
newspaper.
had no idea you could read.
So, the guy ate fish. How did he cook it? With a friggin' flashlight? How did the guy cook the fish?
Fleshlight. In a fleshlight.
I think he's eating that raw. I think he's just salting it and sucking it down. I don't understand
yeah.
what this man accomplished.
That's just
not
the French,
impressive
man.
to me.
The
That's
goddamn
just
French.
stupid.
They should be speaking German and enjoying themselves.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little strange.
What? Where do you guys
I
get
think
this
he
shit?
was asking the ocean to kill him, and the ocean was like, "Fuck off."
Right.
A little Ernest Hemingway, if you will.
All right. University of Georgia track star is impaled by a javelin during a backwoods running practice.
Elijah Godwin suffered punctured and collapsed left lung when he impaled himself on a javelin during running practice on Tuesday afternoon. That's so relative to the story.
Planet Fitness is really going nuts.
First responders cut the javelin with an angle grinder while Godwin laid on the floor just coughing up blood. As of Wednesday, he's said to be in stable condition, having undergone emergency surgery to treat the injuries. The javelin pierced the
God.
middle of his back, just below his left shoulder blade.
It's a gray worm.
That's pure luck that he's still living, that it was right between his organs.
How are we still javelining? Like, we can't swear, but we can javelin people?
The javelin, the shot put in pole vaulters should be fenced in and have their own
just-
area.
yeah.
It's dangerous.
Contained.
Is it because it mimics ancient aspects of war where you would throw a spear?
It's
And
it's Olympic.
why don't we add Olympic events where people shoot MKs?
Guns, schools?
Yeah,
Right.
that seems more relevant to today, right?
You got practice.
The 6th grade. Yeah, we can't. Let's probably not say that.
There's
Take that one out. Sorry, boys.
there's too much human error here. There's something can go wrong,
Right.
and that's what happened here. He's lucky, and they cut it with a disc.
Angle grinder, yeah.
Angle grinder.
Yeah,
What's
while
most
the
going on
guy.
in track and field? Who has a
That seems
wall
weird to me.
handy when you're running?
You
Wouldn't
look
you
like a shot putter.
Wouldn't you use
I was great at it. I'm more of a distance runner, but I try the shot put out.
Really?
Right. That long jump, the 1, 2, 3. How do you do?
A grinder seems like the
You ever see a sausage
dumbest way
roll
to
in
get
sand?
that out.
You will.
Imagine that when they're grinding that off, all his organs must have been shaking.
Yeah,
That's
vibrate. Yeah.
That's
Your
crazy.
subwoofer. in
Why
your
wouldn't you
anus.
just use like a plier thing to snap the metal?
It's got a javelin in him.
It's a
How's he use
javelin, man.
pliers?
It would-
You've never
probably a
worked. You've never
titanium.
worked with tools, obviously.
Yeah, you're
Never,
hosting a show in a
that's fine.
fucking
That's
attic,
fine.
man.
You never cut through a fence with a pair of pliers or anything like
That's
that?
he's got a javelin
thief?
lodged in his body, and you can use pliers for that.
My javelin's not that thick, Carlo.
Well, we know. We've all been there.
All right.
See, that's why I don't exercise. I'm fine, though. I'll just die of natural causes.
Spooky moment.
I'm getting poked like a kebab.
Balloon shaped like cartoon girl walks down the stairs and stares into a camera.
All right, check out this eerie clip. It was posted on Twitter by a user named Wiredrat at a house in Madrid.
That sounds professional.
We see a little balloon girl who seems to like just walk
It's
down
a helium
the stairs.
balloon.
Yeah. And it's the balloon is said to belong to a little girl named Raquel who thinks it's like a dead spirit walking down the stairs to like comfort her.
It's a shitty iPod helium tank that you should get a second job.
I mean, the name Raquel. I mean, you guys remember Raquel Welch?
Do I? Ooh, a lot of miles on her tires.
Would you bang Raquel Welch if she was a cartoon figure?
I would bang you banging Raquel Welch.
Would you?
Absolutely, twice over. No questions asked.
What about you, Klaus?
If there was a Raquel Welch balloon and it was a little deflated, I would blow on her.
You?
Yeah.
She wasn't bad.
She was fantastic. Sophia Loren, she had those hairy armpits, really got me going.
Do you like that?
Well, if Sophia Loren had them. What? You're not banging her armpits, man.
That's gross.
I'm just saying, keep them
What
down.
about the girls? What about the European girls with the
Stay
hairy
tight.
legs?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
any
you see
European girls.
the European girls with the hairy
Every
legs?
time. Dairy Queen.
Is there any girls in here with hairy legs?
Show them.
It's okay if you guys have hairy legs. It's fine.
They're going to have a
We got a
reveal.
razor in the bathroom.
They're going to reveal it tonight on Monday, yeah. They're all holding firm.
So that's like that thing. That video's like farce. I mean, it's a helium balloon. The thing was floating down the stairs. I thought it was like a real legs.
I'd blow it up.
Like,
by hand.
Haven't you seen a balloon move through your house? Like, did you think it was God or your uncle or what did you think?
Do you guys
it
believe in
was?
ghosts?
Absolutely. And blow up dolls.
You believe in ghosts? You ever had a ghost experience?
I had a ghost experience. Yeah, in college. It was a guy ghost. I don't want to talk
movie.
about it.
Good movie.
Really? How about you?
We should do that pottery thing together. That'd be a video. I sit in front of you and you hold me and we rub.
Did you have a ghost
Whoopi
experience?
Goldberg together. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You have, really? Like what happened?
Every time. I grew up in the lovely town I'm not going to mention. There used to be like a chicken, like that was the one of the Italian old barns over there.
Up on the hill there, yeah.
Yeah, they used to kill people, they'd wake people, they'd serve dinner, like it was a whole, all in one, the original Walmart, you know? And they used to, every time I go down there,
You
you
can
feel ghosts. Yeah, you felt it. But maybe they're telling me not to jerk off in the basement. Well, either way, it was creepy.
You like damp basements, don't you?
Oh, anything musky, it really gets my blinders going.
There's one room in my house that like, if it's late at night and like more so in the summertime when like there's windows open and you get this real creepy vibe, but I can't explain it because I murdered the hookers in all the other rooms of my house. So
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
yeah,
See?
it doesn't. It's
so
weird.
you gotta believe it.
I don't believe it.
Is that the same house you live in with your wife now? All right. Inside the kinky world of pup play in San Francisco, men act like dogs, growling, nuzzling, and wagging their tails.
Pup play is a subculture of BDSM in which mostly
Look at
men
this.
behave like
No one
young
told me about
dogs,
this.
complete with
Why, would you
masks
do
and
it?
tails. While the kink has been found around years, it recently exploded in San Francisco, which has a thriving
do it?
scene. There's no way to engage in pup play. It's basically horny guys that dress up like dogs and fuck each other. You guys into that?
What do you need?
No,
What do you
not into that
need,
at all.
man?
Nope,
Jesus
not even
Christ.
close. But these people with the
Is
masks,
vanilla ice cream not good enough for you? Like, how much do you need? You
yeah,
gotta shit on something, then wipe your dick in it, and then have sex with it, then call your mother. Like, it makes no sense to me, that shit. Like, the people that dress up like crab rangoons and have sex with, like, the stuffed animal, the puppy, whatever, like you see that one on Real Sex 30 years ago? Like
30 years ago.
Yeah, when Real Sex was valid. Like, they're dressed up like stuffed animals.
Do these guys? Do they like chase motorcycles? Like what do they do?
I think it's an excuse to fuck guys.
So it's all, but it's no. Oh, it's only men. It's not women.
I think, you wear a mask and the butthole, I guarantee you, on every single one of these costumes is wide open. I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, they forget that patch, right?
Yeah.
Do you think like these guys got molested by dogs when they were growing up? Is that why they like this?
Like guys from the hood? Or what do
No,
you say?
like from
Like
dogs
DMX
molested
fans?
these guys
Oh,
when
all
they were
I like
kids.
DMX, but I'm not
Damn.
gonna dress
Like
up.
older dogs that were like 10 in human years.
Like sexually promiscuous
Those are the good
dogs?
ones. They don't move much, right? They're very submissive.
Maybe the dogs were licking them in a weird place.
I
and that made
rescued
them like
him,
this.
he rescued me. Yeah.
I went to a dog frat party when I was in high school, and I kind of got taken advantage of, I would imagine.
You have stories,
There was
man.
frats
You're
in high.
making
You
me
had
nervous
frats in high
tonight.
school, huh?
No,
Jesus
I went to a
Christ.
dog frat when
Oh.
I was in high school. I was kind of a mature kid.
Okay.
They liked me.
Did you have a dog growing up?
No.
Thank
That's
God.
why.
Thank God.
Yeah, fucking fish in a barrel for you, huh?
Yeah.
You sicko.
Denver is the first place in our country to decriminalize magic mushrooms. This should be ending well.
I'm going there. Can we go there, please?
The vote was not decided Tuesday night, and it had to go into Wednesday as the vote was so close. after they recounted it, it was 7,000 counts in favor of changing it so that it was decriminalized. So now you can possess up to an ounce of magic mushrooms. You can't sell it, but there's no penalty or crime for it.
Swing away.
Did you
3-0 count.
Did you guys do mushrooms growing up?
I did them earlier.
Tonight?
Oh, yeah.
What time?
7:30, 9. Yeah.
Did you do mushrooms?
I've never tried them. I think it's like
You jerk
LSD.
off the ghost.
You
and
smoke
eat
them.
mushrooms. Yeah.
You can't smoke them.
You can smoke it, you dry them out. You probably
don't know
could
if
figure out a
You
way.
can smoke anything, Carlo, if you're committed.
I think you have to eat them.
No, you don't. You can smoke them.
Really?
I don't like them. I tried them back in the day, and I got in a fight, and like I was throwing
You
punches.
have to fight everything.
I know,
The
but
Italian,
but I was like throwing punches to this one guy, and my arm was like floating into space, like I could. It was like a dream, you know those
dreams
dreams.
you have and you can't
Oh, yeah,
punch
yeah.
the
And it's on,
motherfucker.
that's how it was, and this kid gave me
I
a
hate
beat.
those.
I mean, that's why I don't like those
You
things.
wake up soaking wet in the pants, but you lost the fight, you know?
What about the people you know who tripped out like once and they've been screwed up for
There's
life?
been a few.
But off
Been a
of mushrooms
few.
or LSD?
Just anything, like mushrooms or LSD.
Because I believe psilocybin is something natural within your body too.
Right.
So like you have receptors for it. So there's like differences between, some junkie in a lab creating it and
Yeah, or some bathtub paper. Yeah.
You want something pure from a cow's shit.
What about this like micro dosing they have now for mushrooms?
You just take a little at a time, you know?
Yeah.
Little bit.
There's no way you could do that because you're addicted to more.
Look at me.
Yeah.
When I was in
Moderation is not my thing.
When I was in high school, there was a kid. It would take all in the world to get a 30-pack of beer because we weren't old enough. And when we finally got it, there would be a kid who would take a beer and would walk away and he would come back and ask for another one every 3 minutes because he didn't understand
He
how
was dumping
fast.
it out?
Yeah. Okay. And that's what people that are microdosing are doing. Okay. They don't want to actually get high and go on the journey.
You're supposed to
They
ride
wanna
the
take a
light,
little-
eat the whole
Exactly.
bathtub full of
Yeah.
acid.
These are people that just want to post every day on Instagram.
Shut your phone off. Enjoy yourself.
All my things feel in alignment right now because I'm microdosing.
Yeah, chakras.
Everything's working better. No. You need to touch the bottom, bitch. You didn't touch the bottom.
Just have sex with your stepsister and move along.
Maybe I tried mushrooms.
Was this kid who's drinking the beers quick? Was he dumping them out though?
Of course he was. We were in the cemetery.
Oh, you in the cemetery drinking?
where else are we gonna get laid?
Were you a white zombie just jerking each other
What are
off?
you doing, fucking
Balling
carcasses?
it. The
Yeah,
Delta
man.
88 in the
You think I
backseat with the
developed
big
these
doors?
arms in the gym? It was
Sick
shoveling.
bastard. When'd you do
You
back?
shoveled up a dead body.
Not only they called me the Duke. I was the Pine Grove Cemetery menace.
He threw his own set in a father-son game.
You think
How many bodies have you dug up?
Put it this way, Carl. You think a 27-year-old vagina is soft? Wait till it's aged 16 years in the ground.
What about the smell?
You know when you're having sex and then someone
I
walks in the
smoke,
morning?
I smoke cigarettes. I don't smell anything.
He eats salads but has sex with dead people. I mean,
Yeah. So if you ever need an engagement ring, I have a shoebox.
half a dozen.
What, they bury him with the rings on?
Of course they do.
Yeah, nuts.
I am metal detector McClaskey. That's what they call me.
Diverticulitis, that's what they call it.
Yep.
Yep. Solomini's good sponsor.
Now we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're going to see a clip. Well, we got Sarrah Rose, who's going to be on our show. She's a tantric sex coach.
Okay.
And she helps men satisfy their ladies. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
See ya. Monday!
Providing high-quality craftsmanship and auto body repairs for over 38 years, Saugus Autocraft is the only choice on the North Shore. If you've been in an accident, minor or major, drop it off with a dented bumper or a smashed-in door, and when you pick it up, it will look like it came off the showroom floor. Mention this ad and get $25 off for work over $250 with a 100% guarantee on repairs. Time to make the easy choice. Call Saugus Autocraft today at 781-586-8781.
So our guest here today is Sarrah Rose, and she's a men's sex coach. So how did you get into this? That's what I need to know.
So I've been, I'm a Tantra teacher, and so I use Tantric techniques to help guys be better in bed, to be able to satisfy women the way that they desire to be satisfied. And so, yeah, it's been a long journey over the last, I don't know, I guess 10 years maybe now, of this whole evolution to become a men's sex coach. But yeah, it's great. And I feel like the time that we're in now, guys are really waking up and realizing that women want to be satisfied in bed, and what's been going on in the past has not been satisfying them, and women are a lot more vocal about it as well. So
You mean they're vocal,
Yeah.
like they start screaming more because you teach the guys what to do, vocal that way?
They're vocal about saying, like, we actually want to be satisfied in bed. Like, we're not okay with this ejaculating in 1 to 3 minutes. Like, we want to have good sex. You better do something about it.
I never even had that problem when I was a teenager. I mean, like, what's the matter with these guys today?
Well, it is a big issue, and it's actually about 75% of guys have that issue. And if you think about it, though, it's an evolutionary trait, because when we were, in tribal societies and before we were domesticated, like, being out in nature was not a safe place to have sex. You don't want to be out there, in this vulnerable state of copulation for an hour. It's like, all right, let's get this over with, because we could get attacked by a tiger. And also, guys that ejaculated quickly, then they were more likely to get their sperm inside of her. And so those genes were passed on. So it's an evolutionary trait that benefited us at one point, and we've just changed our preferences now. And so we're having to evolve again.
Have you ever thought about, like, what they used to do, like the cavemen, and how they had sex with their women?
Well, I mean, I don't think there were really, like, cavemen the way that we envision that, but.
So you're kind of like a psychologist / shrink a little bit, if you think about it.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I definitely cannot say that I have those credentials, so I don't want to qualify myself in that way. But absolutely, I work with people also on the psychological component of it. It's not just the physical aspect. Yeah.
So, like, do you, like, meet people one-on-one, or do they call you on the phone, or do you, like, do video chat? Like, how does it work? Like, say if my friend Tonzo was looking for a coach, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would he do? Like, what would his step be?
So I do 2 things. I have an online course for men called Sex Stallion Training, and it's a 7-week course that is all video and audio guide that they do in the privacy of their own home. It's 20 minutes a day, and that gives them the foundations of become a sexual master. And then I also do private coaching with men, and that's 10 weeks one-on-one through video chat.
But you don't meet people in person and do it?
No.
Because I heard, like, isn't, like, Sting into this?
Yeah.
Right?
At least as far as I know, at one point he was. I don't know if he still is or not, but yeah, that's everyone's reference point for Tantra is Sting having sex for, I don't remember how many hours he said, 6 hours or something. But yeah.
I think it was more like 26 hours. It was like crazy. It was a crazy number.
I feel like the numbers keep getting bigger.
Now, I have a cousin who is into Tantra sex too. Like, every time he goes to Vegas, he has a Tantra sex girl come to his room. That's what he told me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if he's lying to me or what, but. So what exactly is Tantric sex? Like, what would the definition be? I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so Tantric sex is it's really broad. It's not like something, it's just a one-liner. But what I teach are 4 foundations of holistic sex.
I'm gonna write this down as we're talking.
Okay, so breath, focus, sound, and movement. And so everything that I do when I'm working with clients, it revolves around these 4 principles. And these are the things that help bring us into the present moment. So if guys in particular really get in their head when they're in sex, and there's so much pressure on men to perform in sex, and they've seen a lot of that in porn. And so a lot of times they're in their head and they're not present, they're not in the moment. And so women can feel that, they can feel the disconnect, it doesn't feel good to them. These things help them really get into their bodies and be able to connect more deeply. So those are really the 4 things. There's a lot of people out there talking about Tantra in a lot of different ways.
Right.
And yeah, a lot of it's really weird. I don't get into the weird stuff. I'm like, what can actually help people right here, right now? What can help them be better in bed? What can help them be better in their relationships? Because that's what people desire. So we don't need all the weird stuff.
So those 4 things you mentioned, it kind of reminds me of yoga. Does yoga kind of go hand in hand with Tantric?
Yes. So yoga is actually a part of Tantra. It's the non-sexual part of Tantra. And there's people that practice Tantra. For instance, I'm trained also in a tradition that does white Tantra, which is moving energy through the body, but it's not sexual energy. It's not using any of the sexuality. So there are ways to go about this that are non-sexual. I work with people in the sexual component of it.
Really? So a lot of these guys, do you think that what they're doing is they want to learn the Tantra sex so they don't premature ejaculate, and they can satisfy their women so the women don't leave them? Is that kind of what it is?
It's definitely an issue. I've had men come to me saying my relationship is about to end because I can't satisfy her in bed. And so we've worked together, we'll do the 10-week process, and they'll learn how to be able to control their ejaculation. Some guys, it's definitely more difficult for them than it is for others, but I've seen really good results with it. One thing that I recommend to guys is they need to be able to masturbate for 20 minutes. So they need to be able to, on their own, be able to masturbate 20 minutes without ejaculating. So that way they're training their body in that way. A lot of guys, when they watch porn, they're masturbating to get off as quickly as possible. And then that's how they're training their body. When they're in bed, they're going to just come right away. And so that's part of it. And then also learning how to move their sexual energy before, like as soon as they start to get turned on. That's really important. Because some guys, they'll learn how to move their sexual energy so that way it's not all, it feels like it's going to explode out of their penis, basically. And so I teach them how to move it through their body so that way it's not just like right there. But they've got to learn how to do it from the moment they get turned on.
So when a man ejaculates, I mean, can't he get erect right away? Or are they limp like an elephant trunk, like right off the bat? You know what I'm saying? So a guy ejaculates, what if he can get an erection right away and go at it again with the girl?
Well, but even if he does and it's only another 1 to 3 minutes, she's not going to be happy.
Well, I mean, if a guy's ejaculating twice in 5 minutes, I mean, he needs to go see a doctor, don't you think?
I've seen it happen.
Well, then maybe you're like really good in bed or something. Maybe that's why you've seen it happen. I don't know.
And I've just been like, all right, dude, I'm not coming back.
So you personally, you want a guy who can, like you personally, you want a guy who can go for a while? Is that like what you're looking for in a man?
Yeah, well, there's a misconception too. You hear, staying whether it's 6 or 26 hours of having sex. We think of that in the terms of conventional sex that we're used to, just the thrusting type sex. Right. But it's not necessarily like that. I don't know anyone that can thrust for 26 hours.
Jesus, I know, that's crazy.
That would be amazing.
You'd cramp up.
Exactly.
You know?
So you don't have to worry about that. But so Tantra is really about moving sexual energy. So, and the way to do that is through focus and through breath. So when someone is feeling turned on, they've got all this energy, they feel horny in their penis or vagina, clitoris, whatever sex is. And through their breath, they can bring that energy, move it up to other parts of the body. Okay, and then when you're with a partner, you can begin to circulate it with them. So it goes from you to them like that. And you can actually really feel this. And it's one of those things when you're together with your partner, you can actually just be still. Like you don't have to be thrusting. It can be moments of you're just there in the breath, in the moment together. And then you can move back into fast thrusting or slow but it varies. It's not just like, oh, we're going to sit here and for, 2 hours, whatever it is.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. I learned some stuff today.
Good.
I'll probably start premature ejaculate now, and I never have. I'm gonna be jinxed now. Jesus Christ.
you're like that bitch. Yeah.
Keep your boys contained. Never wear underwear with dick holes in them. Be a man.
That was interesting.
Who wants to fuck for 20 minutes, man? I got things to do. I got Uber Eats to meet at the door. You shit me? I had the best sex of my life. You ever have the best sex of your life, and then someone else enters the morgue? It really throws you off.
Mr. Monday, did you spill a tray of meatballs on yourself?
What do you mean?
During the commercial?
I had to change my shirt. I was sweating. That girl made me sweat listening to her.
Oh, my
Italian
God.
chopsticks. Yeah.
I mean, really.
It's like the female Craig T.
Scallywag.
Nelson. She could be my coach.
I mean, Bubba, what's up with you? Do you premature ejaculate?
Yeah, every time.
Really?
That's how you set the
Every
course.
time.
Save money on lube, just natural.
Really?
Yeah.
Bareback?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's downrange. Everything is in front. Keep everything in front. Your troops in front of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Still in the castle, and make sure the door opens first, and then you get in there.
How about you, Klosky?
Do I premature ejaculate?
Stop asking him these things.
No.
I know, really.
I'm getting nervous.
Shouldn't be asking you anything.
Right.
Usually, if you
I was
ask,
circumcised. My dick has a helmet on right now.
if you ask, oh, did you want more? It's like, no, that's fine. Thank you.
What about all these 21-year-old kids we got in the audience tonight?
These
guys are like,
last
just,
watch your fur coat.
you guys put on their jeans and they blow a load.
Yeah, they're gluing everyone's fucking jackets shut.
It seems like it's a real issue, though, this premature ejaculation thing.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
like, how does she know?
If she's not wet, that's her problem.
I mean, maybe she's just really good in bed and she makes these guys ejaculate real quick.
I think that's what it is.
You know
She
what I
might have
mean?
a vice-gripped vagina.
It's not your fault, you
Oh,
dumpster.
I heard Viking grip is something else.
Ooh, the
I heard about
kegels.
that.
The kegels.
I heard about that.
Ooh,
She could cough and your penis could explode.
imagine that. That's a hell of a...
It's a fatality in the Mortal
Allergies are in
Kombat.
right now. Allergies are tough. The
I mean,
pollen
people
is thick.
all have different sexual fetishes. Like what are you guys? Like a food fetish? You look like a food fetish type of guy.
What gave you that impression? I can't imagine where you get that from. Me being the vegan that I am.
Like what kind of food do you put on your girl before?
Pastrami is a top.
Pastrami.
Yellow mustard, you know what I mean? It doesn't lose its
Doesn't
flavor.
it stain the body?
French's is the best. What? Mustard?
Mustard stains the
Yeah,
body.
But I mean, we all look jaundiced here. It's like an emoji. Emoji sex, I'm like an emoji with a huge
So like yellow mustard,
thighs. Yeah.
yellow mustard and pastrami is
It's
like
gotta be French's.
that's your freak on.
Oh yeah, marble rye only, lightly toasted. Then it's on. Come on, baby. We are
Really?
rocking and rolling. I love a little Van Halen acoustic.
Do you like heavy girls or girls small girls?
It all depends.
Depends on the mood you're in.
Right, long weekend. Let's take them down. Let's shoot for the moon. Let's really get in there. The big girls, they're hey, that's
What
like a fair
Bubba's trying
catch
to
in
say
the
is,
50-yard
if
line.
you're going camping, a fat girl.
Yes, days, weeks. No one's gonna miss them. Maybe Trader Joe's.
What do we got, Klaus? What's next? Let's get off this topic.
Why?
We have another new segment this week.
I'm so horned up right now.
Throughout the advertisement.
Stay over there, dude.
You
Don't
know how
even.
much blood ran to my dick?
Hold
in
on,
the
let's
last
do a
30
shot.
seconds?
Let's be bumming
Just so
it
I
out.
need to calm me down.
Let's do a shot. This guy's got to calm
Let's
down.
do a shot and calm down.
Got a little leakage over here.
Yeah, anal.
Salute.
You ever have Olean all the time?
I think you guys are actually...
Is that Eileen's sister?
Yes.
The irony here is you guys are doing the one thing which slows you down for premature ejaculating. Shots of whiskey.
I'll tell you some information.
Yep.
Right.
Whiskey dick?
Yeah, of course.
Well, we can
Are
all
you
solve that
offering
one.
or...
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. You brought it up.
Well, now I'm disappointed. Among other brands like Coke and Pepsi, major corporations are fighting each other through merchandising and marketing to try to get your attention.
Okay.
For a long time, McDonald's held our attention with the amazing Happy Meal, where they're selling
remember
joy
when that came out.
to children all across America. Well, Burger King is striking back and saying that you're not supposed to be happy all the time. That's a hard thing to achieve, and we're going to provide another option. So Burger King is now providing something called a real meal. It could be happy, it could be sad, it could be pissed off. You
When
can
did
pull up
this
to a
start,
Burger
Klaus?
King. Honestly, I think it was Wednesday.
No one's happy in a Burger King line. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
You just
It
hate
started
yourself.
Wednesday?
Right.
That was the first
You
time
hate
I got
yourself,
my
you're newly
real
single,
meal.
you're just
I got my
punching
first
yourself in
real
the
meal.
day.
And these are intended for adults, so you could legitimately roll up to a Burger King and say, I want a pissed off meal. You'll get a blue cardboard package with a Whopper and some chicken nuggets.
Have it your way. Up your fucking ass.
So what we're going to do is we're going to diagnose people that we know for a fact are McDonald's customers and see what they would prefer if they were becoming Burger King customers. So look at these crazy people and tell me what type of real meal we'll give them.
All right, let's do it.
Let's check it out.
I got nothing else to do.
The first one's for Bubba. This man was interviewed randomly on the street in New York in 2016. What do you think his real meal would be?
What
do you think the
He
meal
lives
is
in
like?
Salem.
to live and
Like Jim Morrison.
to live in the mystery
Jim Morrison, check him brother.
and to find purpose and to live
Welcome to
in
Colorado.
the now.
What would you like in your burger?
Magic.
Psilocybin and ecstasy.
Now.
I can't hear him.
Yeah.
He's the mime.
This is
What do
karaoke.
you get? I mean, is that when you get the 20 nuggets for $1.49? They charge you $4 for sweet and sour.
He gets like 4 French fries.
It looks like Stephen Wright is playing Hamlet in the park.
What's
Right.
he holding up?
I don't know.
The only Burger King has left is that rodeo burger. The onion rings, the barbecue sauce.
Well, if that guy didn't have a cowboy hat on, so I wouldn't give him that meal.
I'm talking about what I'm ordering.
That guy's getting a Xanax in a strawberry shake.
Some patchouli. He looks like he wears patchouli, jeans.
I bet you could eat about 20 Whoppers at a sitting.
Yeah. I'm on keto now, so I don't have lettuce on it.
Okay.
Right. I'm lettuce free, finally. Took you years to
The
kick that
bread like fills you up.
It's stupid bread.
Yeah,
It's
like
always like, eh.
it's bread you
They
feed
always take
seagulls
the bag and any topping, any sauces, yeah. And they don't give it to you. They look at you weird. Like,
Are you a Burger King or like if you had to pick Burger King or McDonald's?
I go to Burger King for the burger, McDonald's for the fries, Taco Bell for the, ambiance.
So you do the loop.
Right.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really? That's
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
I go to
I
Burger
know
King
what I'm doing.
for those
I
French
plan shit out.
French toast
French
sticks.
onion soup.
No.
The French toast sticks from where?
If Burger King has French onion soup, I'll go there.
Nice Gruyere from the king. I mean,
No, the French toast sticks. You ever see those
They
things?
sit on a bucket through the Atlantic Ocean for a month and a half.
Carl, have you ever been to a Burger King? I don't think anybody there's ever could use a spoon. They couldn't operate one.
And it's a spork.
Yeah.
Spork.
I've been to Burger King.
Yeah, license. What'd you get? What's your normal order at a Burger King? The chicken sandwich, you unoriginal fuck.
BK broiler.
Do you?
I just made it up.
That's a
I've
chicken
heard about it.
sandwich.
I've never got one.
You get a grilled
Is it-
chicken sandwich.
No, the Whopper's at the.
You're gonna live so much
Listen,
longer than
hold
me.
on, let's talk. The Whopper is with McDonald's.
Whopper's the old missionary with
So
the
a Big
lights
Mac.
on.
What's a Big Mac?
You see what
Oh,
the
Big Mac's
score
burger is McDonald's, right?
Yes. Yep.
Now you're just
Okay.
fucking with me. That's my expertise.
What's Burger King's specialty?
The Whopper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unenjoyment.
I was getting mixed up there. Are they making fun of the
They
Italians
get
when they
the
call it the
worst
Whopper?
sweet and sour in the game.
I think
it has
so.
those little
Actually,
like
I never
molecules
considered
in
that.
it.
They do put
They call them they did bad mouthing the
good.
Italians with
it comes
saying
with
Whopper.
mozzarella
Right.
cheese instead of American.
Yeah, see?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
It's the King's an asshole.
You guys ready to diagnose somebody else with another
why not?
fast food meal?
Can we do
Look
another
at
shot?
that. It's awfully.
This next one's for Mr. Monday. This guy was interviewed about a sinkhole in Detroit, and he gave one of the strangest answers ever. The drinking water's pretty shitty over there. Maybe that contributed to it. What real meal are we giving this guy at Burger King?
Them and others drivers to the
Chokehold.
danger.
I thought perhaps a gateway to the other side and
angry,
finally
so
drinkable
it's
crack,
a-
opening up a
Detroit's
future
really
passageway in the
crumbling,
middle
huh?
of Chain Street to Beelzebub's bungalow many miles down. I don't know. As I stared into the darkened void, imagining the hordes of devils soon to spring forth, I couldn't
That's a
help but
cowboy right
ponder.
there.
How deep does that hole
It
go?
actually looks nice in Detroit. If that's Detroit, that looks nice.
Are you
right
sure
The
that
whole
was?
home is on
Are
fire
you sure that wasn't
every
Denver and this guy's not tripping on mushrooms?
That's
Look at
a
that guy.
possibility.
Did you hear what he
John
said?
Dever.
They can't see us because we're in the fucking spirit
There's no grass in Detroit.
Let me tell you something. I'll take this guy out to Burger King and stuff a fucking fish sandwich down his throat. He's an idiot.
Right, make it the 2 for $5. I'll take
That's
the
what I would do to that guy. And then I'd
Super five.
pull that stupid hat over his face and punch him in the neck.
So the forced,
Waylon Jennings. Of
the forced
shit,
fish
yeah.
meal.
I don't even like the
that.
look of him and the way he talks,
Nope.
tripping
Get him
out.
out of here.
Yeah.
Who
He's
needs
not-
him?
Keep
he's
him
not
away
good
from
with
me.
the
Detroit
game.
can just go out to sea, as far as I'm concerned.
Tell me you haven't seen that guy at a Burger King before.
Every
No.
time.
All right,
See him
yes.
at a rodeo.
Bubba, this one's for you.
Sure.
This guy seems a little shifty, but he might be just really hungry. We don't know. Sometimes when people are crazy, it's
That's
because they have
bananas.
low blood sugar, they haven't eaten. I don't know if that's what's going on
If
with
a
this
lit
guy.
item had a face, it would be him.
Let's see what he says, and let's see what kind of real meal we
All
have.
right, sure. Let's go.
Was it me? I'll tell you that. Well, who was it? I was ordered to come here by the courts. Uh-huh. And their reason? Not my reason, my wife's reason. Uh-huh. And hers? Her reason? Because I won't give her the money that she doesn't deserve. Is this for alimony? Of course, what else would it be for?
What kind of
And why doesn't she deserve it?
Just a regular.
Because she's the one that's
No,
wrong.
you know what? A plain hamburger.
Oh, just onions, those little baby onions they chop up.
Just
try to
no,
fool you.
nothing. Just a burger with bread. That's it for this guy.
Cold.
Yeah,
like a
he'd
hot
probably
dog.
strangle himself with onions.
So he doesn't put marinara on his hot dogs?
No, this guy's.
Son of a bitch.
How about one piece of romaine lettuce on there, and it could be a honeymoon one.
Oh, the poor.
Poor guy needs hamburger helper.
Imagine being that. Like, look at me. I am a sack of shit, but I don't look like that.
You lost weight, though.
No
That's
way.
that's
Well, you
Burger
lost
King
weight.
I
handsome
changed my
right there.
earrings.
You were bigger before.
Yeah. I've heard that a few times.
No, but I'm being sincere right now.
Hey, I'm not, I'm trying. I'm bulking up.
If you walk into the Lynn Burger King looking like this guy, you could pull any broad in there.
He orders cookies.
Do you guys remember the Lynn Burger King that used to be over by the Linway?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Popeyes?
Do you remember
Popeyes
that?
used to be over there
There's a
too.
Burger King on the way?
No, but over by the Linway, the old Burger King. I know Tassa remembers. That's where he started working. Then he opened John's Roast Beef.
Yeah. Then they came with all the nuts for him. He's got seafood now. He's got poke.
What do we got next?
While we're on the topic of hot, sexy, hardcore studs at Burger King, here's our next one. It's for Carlo. This lady most likely lives in a trailer park. What real meal would you give this dumpy old bitch?
I got
an orgasm.
You stopped the other day.
Holy Jesus!
I'd give her a real plastic surgeon.
My neighbors is
First of all,
you ever paid $5 or something at the dollar store?
Jesus.
I like the internal concrete bra.
Holy shit! Those are dollar store tits. What's up with the
just
wall?
called Tank.
I love when bras put stuff in their tits to hold like their phones or their
kind of salt you got
vibrators.
over
This
here
lady's
in
definitely getting
children.
a chicken McFake tits meal,
bitch,
right?
fucking
She gets grilled
cunt
nuggets.
Next door, shut her goddamn mouth.
Look at this idiot.
And
Yeah. You want a marshmallow?
anybody want to
I do.
Can we just talk about a 70-year-old lady with fake tits first of all?
I was hoping you would ask.
That's actually why we
All right.
brought
First
this
of all,
topic up.
and second of all,
Thank God you brought that.
second of all, she lives in a trailer park. What
8 Mile.
fucking broads
Mom spaghetti.
get fake tits from a trailer park?
Shoot, Carlo.
Think about this. Let's put this all together, guys.
Yeah.
That's sickness. These people are bananas.
But what else she's gonna get? An education? She's got nothing left. Go
She's
for
se-
it.
she's
Get some
seven-
tits. See what happens. Get out of the trailer park. Who's the one in 8 Mile? The mother there.
I don't know.
Christy Swanson. Kim Basinger. Thank you, to the audience. Kim Basinger. She got out of there.
She's like tripping out. She's tripping out of
Bruce Willis, and
marshmallows.
life's been good. Yeah.
I don't know. That's sick. That's sick in the head.
I mean, but just
I'd hate
imagine
to see her daughter and
when
granddaughter.
you buy tits, do you not look at their past record?
Have you ever felt a fake tit?
Yes.
What's
Every
it-
tit's
what's it
real
feel
if you
like?
touch it. Yeah.
What's it feel like?
It feels like just fun.
Carlo,
you
is
know?
your point that it's weird because she's 70 years old and she has fake breasts?
That's the prime age
70,
for them, though.
she's in a
You
trailer.
ever have an
She lives
aged
in a trailer
sirloin?
park.
You ever have a porterhouse?
She has fake tits.
Aged sirloin.
Instead of spending 15 grand on your tits, move out of the trailer park, bitch.
She's 70, but the tits are only 6 years old, Carlo.
You
can
think a
still
fire
have fun with
extinguishers are only for fires?
But it doesn't even look good
I
on
don't
her.
think
Her
so.
face is ugly.
it. I understand.
She's
It's-
got a crinkled up
Look at her
midsection.
tits.
yeah. It's like Shaquille O'Neal's dick on the.
What does Shaquille O'Neal's
Thank
dick
you.
look
The
like?
Statue of
What's his
Liberty.
dick look like?
The fucking,
Shaquille O'Neal's dick.
Yeah, what's
the
it look
gummy
like? How
worm
big
from,
is
The
it?
gummy worm from an hour ago.
I think
wouldn't know that.
that's what. Yeah, that's pretty much.
It's an anaconda,
Yeah.
right?
That was a great movie. I love documentaries.
He played for the Magic, right?
Orlando.
Original. That was his first team.
Okay.
But how big do you think Shaquille's pee-pee is?
This is how big I think it is.
Yeah,
right?
I was hoping you would ask.
If you cut the top off of a 2-liter of Pepsi and put his penis in it, all the Pepsi would come out.
Okay, you know Figgy.
Coke, Pepsi.
Can I tell you what Figgy told me about African?
Figgy rocking one?
No, he told me something about African American men.
That sucks.
He said that they're the same size erect as they are limp.
Because it always hit the back of his throat.
Jesus. I am out of here.
No, that's what he told me. I don't know, when we were younger.
How do you know that? Who gave him that? There's no Wikipedia when you guys were young.
He's a
You guys
well-read,
barely had a tire.
well-read man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He wears ascots and flies to Germany.
And he's an Instagram model.
He is. He looks fantastic.
Yeah.
He looks good.
He's got a bigger dick than Shaquille.
Prove it. Figgy, we're on till 9. Hurry
What
up.
do we get next? Move on before Figgy beats us up.
You guys want to talk about the Bruins hurricane stuff going on?
Whatever.
Okay, well, the Celtics. Let's talk about the Celtics.
Kyrie Irving is
What is the future of the Celtics right now?
They suck. They're idiots. Danny Ainge blew it. The heart attack was self-inflicted. He deserved every bit of it. Kyrie Irving, you fucking jerk. He's a cancer. He's a tit cancer.
I agree
I'd
with
take
that.
that bride with the tits over Kyrie.
You want her running your point?
What was he, 7 for 100? Like, no big deal. I live for the playoffs. And then take a shit. A Red Auerbach statue.
I can't stand Kyrie Irving.
Honestly,
Honestly,
build a
like
team around that shit.
one of the maybe I might like Rondo more than I like him.
Yeah, he sucks. And didn't he fuck LeBron's mother?
Who, Rondo?
No, that was the other one. Delonte West, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Delonte West did, yeah.
Is you looking at me or you?
How can you miss you?
I don't know.
But Delonte West, what did he do with LeBron's mother?
Dog style. That's what I would do with LeBron. He's a ball handler.
But Kyrie, honestly, like, get rid of this guy.
Sucks.
The other kid there, what's the
Asshole.
kid from Oklahoma, the backup kid? The backup point guard.
Oh, Rozier, who wants $1,000
But
million?
his contract's done.
Good, fuck him. Get him out of here.
I actually like
Bring
him
back
now.
the Boston Blazers lacrosse, and I'll buy seats again.
What about Hayward?
That idiot?
Hey,
He
Klusky-
twisted his foot, now he's done
Klusky,
forever.
what do you think about Hayward and Kyrie?
He looks like an
I like to know
Abercrombie
his
salesman. Yeah.
I want to know his take on Kyrie and Hayward.
I've never heard of either
He
of these
jerks off in his
people.
attic. What does he know about basketball? He
I
can't throw a
could-
spiral.
honestly, I get so frustrated with people's obsession with Boston sports, man. It just doesn't do it for me.
Like, what happens? Like, why do you get so mad?
I lose all my friends, Carl. Everybody goes to watch.
But you like Tom Brady, think he's cute.
I think
What, you
he's,
can't meet new
know,
friends at the Liberty
I'll watch
Mall
the
food
Patriots.
court?
The Patriots are 1 day a week. That's all you have to
It's sold out.
put in.
Umi chicken.
It's the Bruins, the Red
Means
Sox, the
singles.
Celtics. Every day there's 50 games that don't mean anything
The Red
until the
Sox are
last
idiots.
12
All right,
seconds
Klusky,
of the game.
I got a question for you. How many games in a year do the Celtics play?
No fucking way. $5.
Listen, you want to let's
go.
put away.
We're money up
97.
right now.
Okay, that's a good guess. He's close. Over under 97.
Over.
Get out.
All right, what about the Bruins? The Celtics
113.
113. Okay, great.
Imagine how much
close
effort
on
that would
one.
take.
How about the Red Sox? How many games a year do they play?
478.
He wins.
You're right, because they play 62 doubleheaders.
It's ridiculous.
Jerry
It's
Remy's
constant.
beaten cancer 15 times.
Yep.
Cancer is sick of baseball.
And how many games a year do the Patriots play?
Buenos noches, amigos.
14?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
That's all you need. 16 games a year. That's it.
Figgy would be
Practice
so
always.
proud of you right now.
Did I pass? Am I going into Final Jeopardy?
Double down.
Hey, wasn't there a guy in Jeopardy who was unbelievable recently?
I want to Jeopardy,
Say about that guy?
baby.
He accomplished everything that could ever be
Who's saying
accomplished
that,
on that show.
Trebek's
except for-
dying. Everyone's dying.
Yeah, I was say he couldn't cure.
You're dying.
Quicker than Trebek.
Actually, I think you might be dead.
I'll take the under at Trebek. Oh, yeah. I'll be one for a while. Solid Media's going to love
Famous
me.
game show hosts who died of cancer.
All right, on a brighter note, let's talk about the Bruins.
Okay.
They look
Okay.
fantastic.
The Bruins are looking tough.
Yeah.
That kid Marchand, they get like 7
But
guys
they
under
might get-
5'9" who are unbelievable.
They only have Miller and Achari back. When they come back, they're just going to be. The Hurricanes are getting sex with in the face when it's over.
The Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Are they still in it?
That's what we're playing, dude.
Okay, thank you.
See, it's hard to keep track
I thought
of all
we were
these
playing the
games.
Welcome to Sports Center. I'm your host, Stuart Scott,
Keep going.
with a lazy eye and a big vagina. He
I'm
died from a football in the head.
You know why I'm thinking ahead?
You got the Arthur Ashe Award for getting a football across the face.
Who are they going to play next? San Jose?
Who?
The
If
Bees.
they win. Right.
Yeah, I think San Jose is going to win. I heard they're pretty nasty.
I don't know.
Someone told me they have like 4 guys like Pasternak.
Yeah, we see
Is
them
that
come
his
out.
name?
They
Did
come
I say
out-
his name right?
They come out. We have a better instrument, but the bocce cords than San Jose. They have door pullers in San Jose that lets the shark come run out there through the shark's mouth. It's California. Who needs them? There's no ice in California.
Yeah, that's, I know.
It's a stupid state. It's like Florida, like a taller Florida.
Everyone's so mellow out there.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Who needs it? I want Nebraska hockey. You know what I mean?
I agree with Bubba. It's one of those stupid sports
Stupid
like
states,
javelin.
stupid
the state
stuff.
was stupid. That's right.
Just everything. Who needs it?
Everything's dumb.
Yeah. Idiots.
Well, anyways, I think the Bees are going to go all the way. At
They're
least
the
go
best
to the
team left.
finals
They're
anyways.
the best team left.
And
Once
the-
they
on
realize
our side.
how hard their cock is, they're going to win the Stanley Cup.
Right.
They're going to harness it, wear it, use it. Now you're in the Stanley Cup. Now we're drinking again downtown.
Where were you guys in 2011 when they won it? You were with me.
Probably some form of rehab.
Yeah.
Just watching.
Where were you when the Bruins won it last time?
There was a
Bradley's.
Mr. Belvedere Film Festival that I attended.
Jesus Christ.
I got my autograph book
accepting
filled by
applications.
everybody. It was wonderful.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It
Was
was-
it comic book people there?
No, it was mostly just like 80s sitcom characters. The dad from Small Wonder,
You guys trade fleshlights at those meetings?
of course.
Hey,
You still buy fireworks.
low miles, new tires.
I sneak them in my
That's
ass
community
across the border.
fleshlight. Yeah.
All right, Klusky, what's the story with this other football league, not the NFL, but the
AAF,
Yeah,
right? It's another league. They were paying everybody. Every player on the team got paid the same amount of money. It didn't matter what your position was, how good you were. Everybody got the
You
same
can't
amount
give
of
Joe
money.
Flacco lineman money.
So these guys, they didn't make a lot of money. The league got canceled, and these guys needed other opportunities. And some athlete that I've never heard of, Marshawn Lynch. You guys familiar with this guy?
Yeah.
He was
Feast
offered,
mode.
They call me feast mode.
he was offered $5,000 to be asked some questions about the league. He agreed to do it, but he said he didn't want to be paid with a check. He wanted the payment to be done in $5,000 worth of quarters, which is 20,000 quarters.
Quarters of what?
Like a
weed?
wheelbarrow.
Meth?
That's what you'd think, right? He wanted wheelbarrows filled of quarters.
Maybe he likes Ninja Gaiden.
Right?
He's an arcade guy.
Yeah, he's an arcade
The Willows
guy.
in the
I
summer.
mean,
If, you wanna pick
he's
up
kind of
chips?
old school. I will say.
Willows
maybe
in the summer.
He goes to like the Palladium and plays games.
Like, is it like Coinstar, though? Like, to get that changed in, he has to lose 15% of that now?
Yeah, that's who.
I don't know. He can go to a bank and cash.
I would love to
Yeah.
see him at a Stop and Shop Coinstar with like 40 socks just filled with quarters, dumping them in for 3 hours.
I'm trying to tackle him.
And then he makes the mistake to donate it to charity. That's the worst.
I bet he's not doing that.
I feel like he's putting the quarters in a pillowcase and murdering people because he's a gangster type. That guy.
Yeah, that might be a good way to do that.
I think that's what he might be doing.
I like the idea of like rolling them into rolls and then hiding them in your butt and smuggling them across the border. So you don't have to
You can't have open quarters
You don't have to claim
nowadays.
it. You don't have to claim it.
Imagine a bag full of quarters, he'd be locked up.
That's right.
That's kind of weird though. Why wouldn't you want dollar bills?
Carl, I'm telling you, if you laid in your stomach and I put a magnet on your anus, you would love it.
I'm in. I am in.
How often have you done that?
As often as I found
only
somebody
Monday, be
willing to
truthful.
hold the magnet.
Really?
Yeah, if I could find like
Do you want a girl or a guy to hold the magnet?
someone with a strong forearm, Carl, I'm going to be there for
look
a
at me.
while.
A Russian woman.
Russian
Ooh,
woman, thank
yes.
you.
I like them.
Yeah, I think a
That's
Russian
my
woman would be really
favorite.
good.
If by Russian you mean
Oh.
the ethnicity and not that
You
she's going to
dangle a
hurry
loaf of
me up.
bread in front
As
of them,
I
do
said,
whatever
it's
you
going to
want.
take a long time.
You ever see Drago's wife unplugged?
No.
Smoke, the tall blonde chick.
It's his real wife in real life or in the movie?
I think the one, the
fought Rocky?
the Public Enemy wife. The
What? Drago's.
Bridget Nielsen. Thank you, studio audience.
Oh yeah, but
With
she.
the mohawk.
Yeah, but she.
flat top?
Was that his real wife or just in the movie?
No, it was Flavor Flav's. It wasn't Drago's, but it was a movie. They're acting, Colin. Right. Rocky Four.
I was asking.
I love Rocky Four.
It's Flavor Flav's?
In real life, it's his wife.
Arguably, there was
So
some
he
acting
married the
going on.
blonde.
Right. He
He's
took it
into
from Drago.
He's into blondes.
That's why Drago's on YouTube now.
I got a friend who's into blondes.
She likes guys with a 4-inch clock.
Really?
Like
What do we got?
grandfather clock?
Who do we got next, Klusk?
All right. Sometimes we're blown away with things people buy and use in their everyday lives. Some are borderline genius, while others don't make any sense at all. And Jeff Bezos recently, you know, the guy that owns Amazon, he got divorced, so half his money's going away, and now he's willing to sell any garbage online. We found some of this shit, and we want to know whether or not you would buy it, okay?
Okay.
First one's for you, Mr. Monday. Shaving over the sink causes little hairs. They get all over the room. Wives get upset. We want to save marriages here. Are you willing to buy the beard apron?
Is this unisex?
No, I want to shave. I want like a buzzsaw. I want the shit going fucking everywhere. You know what I mean? Shave my whole.
You
I
wanna
want to
live
shave
it.
myself.
You wanna live it. Yeah.
I want to shave myself from the waist down, fucking nude.
That's
Take
what
it all off.
I go top to bottom. I'm
And
quicker
I want my wife to get pissed at me. She gets pissed at me anyways. I piss on the floor. It doesn't matter. I mean,
I stand on a milk crate and two guys from Garcia's Landscaping do the whole thing.
Yeah, they're fair priced. They are fair priced.
It's great. It works every time.
Right, hey, American Dream.
no, I do it over the toilet. You know, I like to flush. I like to watch it flush down the toilet.
I like your style, man.
Like you had but it just looks like a hamster that didn't make it.
I don't know about the hamster shit.
A circus
That's what you're into.
Left out in the
You're
sun.
into weird shit.
No, that's you flush it. You're not gonna have it. Next one's for Bubba.
Sure.
Taking care of your teeth is directly connected with long-term health, but no one wants to do it with tasteless thread. Introducing bacon floss.
But where do you stop? I mean, how, you stop flossing now. You just
This stuff
Your
smells
pants are
and
off
tastes
at a
like
Burger
bacon.
King.
You want to grind that between the gaps in your teeth?
I want business. I want mint. I want to live in different areas. You know, bacon's for 23 hours. The 1 hour flight of flossing should be minty.
I mean, how many pounds of bacon could you eat legitimately to sit down?
How many pounds you got, man?
I mean, I can get you 10, 20, whatever you want.
Are we talking mortadella, sopressata,
Just straight
piscadillo?
straight bacon.
Applewood, thick cut?
Yeah, the
thick cut
smoked.
goes down smoother.
Why? It's thinner?
No, you can just pile it in. You know what I mean? You can just punch it down your fucking
Do you
rubber
eat bacon like the guy who
Hey, with my hands, like an American.
Who's the hot dog champion, that kid that...
The long way?
Yeah.
Who, what's his name there?
Chinese kid.
Kobayashi?
Chinese kid. Can you eat bacon like he eats sausage?
Yeah, I pull water down my face, then punch bacon down my mouth, eat the roll. Hey, it's Saturday, you know, you get a day off. What else you doing?
I think you could eat 20
Dollar
pounds.
store closes early. Let's have a good time.
Mr. Monday.
Yes.
The good weather is coming at some point, and people love the feel of walking around the yard with bare feet. We haven't been able to do that yet because of the sun, okay? What if I told you that you could buy a pair of flip-flops that would allow you to do it right now? Would you buy them?
No. Because anyone who wears flip-flops that has this thing that goes between your toes
Yes.
is a fairy.
I disagree.
I'm just... Yeah, I've seen you wearing those.
Yeah.
Carlo, if you're
it's my bunions.
It's because you're like an old timer with Velcro sneakers and shit.
When you can't reach nothing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel for you.
What else is the home health aid going to do? Get
But one of your girls can probably do it for you. You got a lot of them. You got a harem.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what do I want these stupid sandals for? If I want to walk barefoot in grass, I'll walk barefoot in grass. Not like these sandals with grass in them. That makes no sense.
I understand your point about them being for fairies because that thing in the middle would keep it on while you're flying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would fall right off.
Well, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Do you believe in the tooth fairy?
When my toe goes blue, that's when you insert
I believe in the tooth fairy.
You mean a guy that knocked my tooth out and put something in my mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I go.
How much did he put under your pillow?
I don't know, but there's a whole police incident report down the.
But if I see guys wearing those, like honestly, it's kind of like guys who can't talk about sports. I have no more. There's no more conversation left. You can't talk about sports. See you later. Guys wearing those right there.
Why does he have a job?
I don't ever want to know them ever again in my life. I don't care who they are. Could be my family member. I don't give a shit about them.
If I walked into your party with those on, you would.
I'm just letting you know. It's how you feel.
Yeah. Look at them. They look comfortable.
I mean, I know you wear those. I'll let you slide because you're
my arthritis, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the arthritis. Well,
it's probably the extra cheese and everything.
Is there dirt underneath? Is that turf? I don't know.
It's a double burger.
You gotta water that, right? I'm sure it smells wonderful.
Yeah, just water it, fertilize it, a little lime every season. Be good.
It's a weird
All right.
concept.
It's an ixnay on the sandals there. The last one's for Bubba.
Sure.
Amazon sells all types of candy on their site, but this one might take the cake.
Oh, this guy.
It's the most unusual one at 8 feet, 26 pounds, 430 servings.
No.
Do you want one of these gummy pythons?
Absolutely not.
Or the hot,
I'm usually a big fan of phallical shaped things, but my treats, my snacks, this is insane. If you eat gummy worms, you have those sandals from the last bit.
You should have worms.
Those gummy worms, they're insane to me.
If you eat gummy worms, I hope you have crabs.
Me and one of your producers here almost lost a friendship because he likes sour gummy worms.
It's the stupidest thing. Look at this guy. This guy needs a friggin' backhander.
That's
I wish he was up here tonight.
Like would you Lady in the Trampet back and forth with a? That's insane to me.
Are you insinuating that the other
gummy
end is
bears and worms are supposed a little?
No,
like,
I'm a Haribo guy.
Yeah.
Black Forest once in a while if I'm feeling seasonal. This is just retarded.
What's your favorite candy?
I don't know, man. We ain't got that kind of time.
Is it Sather's?
Good and Plenty's?
The 2 for $1?
50 Cent. I like that 50 Cent song. I don't know. This just like that does nothing for me. You open it. I like a package you can shut and take 5. Take a shit, look in the mirror, and then go back to it.
Right.
This is just too aggressive up front. Like this is once you open that, you're committed.
That's stupid. Big and awkward and weird.
Yeah,
it's like
he looks like he's
Klusk, I got a weird feeling you like that.
He looks like it's at a convenience store in the middle there with the seltzers.
Carl, it's not as weird as it looks. I eat it with a fork and a knife like a gentleman.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what to
say.
say.
Hey, what about, isn't it like Uncle Boob's birthday tonight?
Tonight is Uncle Boob's birthday, yeah. Right. Big shout out to my godfather out there.
Boobs?
Uncle Boob. How'd you deal with this kid your whole life, Uncle Boob?
Yeah. God bless you, Boob. We're going to send you an Anaconda gummy worm. Just pay the shipping.
What about the midgets?
Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys see the benches that Mr. Monday made for the town of Swampscott?
I heard that.
You heard about that? The most beautiful benches in the world.
I heard you donated them.
I donated. I made them for the
with
town.
Your face all over it.
Yeah. People throwing dots at it and shit. But you got these...
It's better than loads.
Well, that's fine. But you got some of these jerks in town with badmouthing it. What's the matter with these people?
Swampscott's a bed and breakfast for half Jews, Like it's they go to temple here and there, but Jesus is an asshole, Pick up, play,
There's nothing wrong with
either
temple.
you play basketball or you don't play basketball.
Right.
Did you ever
hit a layup?
Every time.
Yeah.
I'm an outside guy.
You know what? There's a lot of crazy. Range. There's a lot of crazy things going out there. We need order. We need civility. We need to go after legitimate problems in here. Unfortunately, some people aren't doing that.
Because we got these goddamn gummy worms in Denver.
Yeah.
So look, we got a big show Thursday night at Wicks and Marblehead, 7:00. You got to get there early. We got Todd Angeli, who sings for the Bruins national anthem. He's going to sing the national anthem for us. He called us. I didn't call him. I mean, I love the guy. We had him on the show, but he wants to sing there for us. Can you blame him?
I was.
He's actually bigger than you.
No, he's not. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Me and you, Angeli.
I can't have both of you guys.
Come on!
Listen, I can't have both of you guys up on stage together. That thing will collapse.
Well, it is Marblehead. Yeah, it's a stage, small stage.
All right, it's a small
middle
stage.
School. Yeah.
But so Thursday night, we're going to have a great time there and hope you guys need tickets. Let us know.
Come on down, folks. 9 o'clock.
You show up at the door. The tickets will be sold out. You got to get them now. All right?
What's the national anthem at?
National anthem's at 7:15 to 7:30.
That's a long national anthem, man.
Well, there's a,
Jesus Christ. Are we guessing state capitals, too?
no, because there's the buffet.
Fuck.
There's a friggin' buffet. The guy might take 15 minutes.
No, all right, so while he's singing, I'm eating.
Yeah, it's, or vice versa. I might have you sing.
I'll smoke him.
If you had to sing,
I'll sing "Oh Canada."
If you had to sing a song that night, which one would it be?
Oh, shit.
Journey.
Yeah, Wheel in the Sky.
Yeah.
Yep. My buffet is your buffet.
All right, good job tonight, guys. Thanks for the crowd, everyone who came tonight. Mondays come and go. We're going to miss you guys. We'll see you next week. Monday on 3.
Go Bruins.
1, 2, 3.
Monday!
Looks like things are finalized.
Good job.
May 16th, Marblehead, Massachusetts, Wick's restaurateur Dave Zion. He's letting us put on this beautiful Mr. Monday event, networking event. Mr. Monday is the man. That's right. I got Lenny Clark coming in.
They say you're the hottest worker in show business.
Yeah, because I've had like 5 wives. You know? you'd be working out too. You know? Hey, you know what Santa Claus and Bill Cosby have in common? They both come when you're sleeping. Thank you. Is that okay to say?
Yeah. You say whatever you want.
Okay, yeah.
He's going to be the headliner. Not that it's a comedy show, but that guy's the man. I got Don Zolo opening up for him.
I've never even been to an Arby's. Have you?
I have, and I like Arby's overall, but they have something called horsey sauce. It's to die for.
Really?
Yeah, it comes from a pump station that they have, and you could put horsey sauce on mulch, and I'd be like, this mulch is delicious. I love this mulch.
Really?
It's great.
We got McCluskey. You know that guy. Who is crazier or better than McCluskey? The ever-talented Tim McCluskey.
McCluskey!
Oh, this is great.
Have a taste of the dick. Have a taste of the dick.
This is perfectly to scale.
Actually, I don't want the pubes. Wow, look at this cake. Wow, look at this.
Is it gay if I feed it to you?
Yes.
We feed it to each other.
He is gonna do all the MCing. Tony Saragusa is gonna be driving up in his tricked out van, bus, whatever you want to call it.
Do you sing with Meatloaf?
Yeah, I did sing on stage. Yeah. Paradise by the dashboard lights.
I heard you were humming.
You sing that.
I don't like Meatloaf.
Paradise by the dashboard.
Listen,
Sing it.
You know why I'm not singing? I'm not
sing it
because I sound even better.
Paradise by the dashboard lights. Sing the.
I mean, he's as big as a bus, that guy. We got a lot of celebs coming from all over. We got John Fury. Come on, you don't know John Fury? He's my co-host.
Kids should learn a trade.
Right.
Is being an actor a trade?
Is being an actor a trade? I asked for a particular audience member. I would call it a craft. Like building a model airplane. It's for morons. Because you sniffed the glue.
It's going to be a good time, man. May 16th, 7 o'clock. You come down, you have a good time. It's $25 a head. Food is on the house. We got Salute Vodka. You me? I get emotional when I drink rum. You know, not physically emotional or verbally, but I just get, emotional, like I might cry. It just happens. May 16th. Gonna be a great time, 7 p.m. $25 a head. You people coming?
I love Monday!